All right. I tried to accumulate some books. I wanted to do a big comic crypts of Castle Hills style video with a lot of store exclusives, some variants, some old books, some new books, some hot covers, some Perillos, some online buys. But I caved. The call of the books got me. Now, what is that? This is not Jack London, this is Jack Riggs. I had some books and I wanted to crack them open. This started off as an unboxing. 3 takes later, I think I have enough space on my phone after deleting a lot of stuff I hated to let go of. But hey, I got this hardcover. I'm not good at that. Yeah. Tales of Ill. Tales of Ill. Yeah, man, this is beautiful. Volume 1. This has a bunch of Sad Girl Psycho Baby. It has pinup art. It's gonna have Sugar Pop and all of the covers that I've kind of been missing out these last 2 years since I have not been doing Kickstarters. I have been kind of on the lam, and wow, I didn't even know what this was. To tell you the truth, I thought this was going to be like a trade paperback of a lot of the like Sad Girl Psycho Baby, Sugar Pop, and this is mostly like pinup artwork, which is kind of exciting. The other one I was looking for was Cannibal Kitty, but this is really beautiful, man. So yeah, you can go on Still Ill Princess and you can get like all the stuff you've missed. If you're like me and you're out of the game, you haven't supported any of the, if you haven't funded any of the projects in a long time, because I haven't had a card, you can go on there and you can get all caught up. I missed Zombie Tramp 56B and I think Sad Girl Psycho Baby 5. But I did get Sugar Pop 3. I wanted this because this looks like a... Am I bouncing? Bounce with me, bounce with me. Alright. This looks like something I've never been able to do. I've never been able to afford to say, hey Dan, do me a commission. Make me a Sugar Pop. And that's what this looks like. This is like a watercolor style cover of Sugar Pop. And it is so cute. I mean, couldn't you just die? Isn't she just such a little Dickens? Cutie pie. And it's got all the stuff you would expect from watercolor. It's nice, man. I saw this was an add-on, because even if I get stingy and I don't back the project, I still root it along. I still check out the incentives and the covers. And this was one when I couldn't do it. Melted my heart. I'm so glad to have this. Just look at the application. You can see like his layering. You can see like how he went back and you know how watercolors are. Each time you let it dry and you apply a little bit more, it'll create that. Now Draw Sears is doing a lot of watercolor right now, so he's playing with that effect where if you get the brush nice and dry, and you apply it to, if you dabble it to an area that's very wet and blotchy, it'll absorb it. So this almost looks like live watercolor, man. And I'm so happy to have this because no one sells these on eBay, and if they do, they want $100. So man, this is freaking dope. This is so cool. Thank you, Dan the Man, for making these covers, man. For you Pokemon fans, I got something. I thought this was a beautiful cover, a nighttime cover. Again, Sugar Pop. Just looking at my invoice. I wanted this cover too, man. This is a really, really cool cover. Look at the way the Pokeball is lighting her up. I love the proportions. I love. Rarely do you see full Sugar Pop from horn to hoof. It's gorgeous, man. I like how she looks startled, like a deer in the headlights. She's kind of turning, you know. And all these different elements in the woods. Little John and Robin Hood running through the forest, laughing back and forth to what the other had to say. This one right here, honestly, I should have taken out my Uncanny X-Men 200. That is what this is a cover swipe of. So you've seen the Trial of Magneto. This is the Trial of Sugar Pop. Too lazy to get up and get my Uncanny 200. Is a nice rendition of it. He did the right thing, man. After JRJR. Props. Credit where credit's due. JRJR. Speaking of Bronzy Marvel, I got some Cap books. I'm gonna bust a Cap right here. I got 365 through 368. A seller had this little lot. 4 Cap books. All direct editions. I like these covers. Submariner Goes Wild. Something about that. What was that? Light taupe? No, that's not right. Just the washed out colors. I really dug it. If you don't follow 64 Page Special on YouTube, I know you follow him on YouTube, but follow him on Twitter. Because he reposts a lot of people's stuff, and being a man who believes in giving credit where it's due, he retweeted someone who posted these covers. Like, I think the topic was like books I have from 1989. This one came up, and I really liked it. I've been a little more active on Twitter lately too. I used to love Twitter so much. I am not political. I would just shoot the breeze with celebrities, and it was fun, man. I remember when I got a reply from Mark Ruffalo. He was shooting, God, where was he? I think he was in the Ukraine, and they were shooting Avengers, and no one knew what it was going to look like. But that was kind of my brush with an Avenger, and I survived it. Live to tell the tale. I love that joke. I was watching a Richard McKinley video, and he was doing Tell Me a Joke, Siri. And the joke was, how many Avengers does it take to change a light bulb? How many? One, but you'll lose the house in the process. That's a good one. That's demolition right there. Oh man, preferably Black Widow. I would watch Black Widow demolish a house. Where was that in the movie? No, that was a very good movie. I think her sister was in it because that movie needed something kind of cute and squishy. No, just they're dynamic in that movie. The Black Widow. That was my favorite thing when they were bagging on each other about trying to be cool, stuff like that. And man, the sister. Okay, I don't want to spoil this. I hope my brother's not watching. But the sister is in another Marvel show that I just freaking love. And so good. So good. 367. All right, man. So we do have at least one Magneto cover here. He's not on trial. It looks like he's curb stomping Red Skull. That'll put you on trial. That was the premise of American History X right there, man. You can't do that. Derek, you can't. No! Can't be doing that, man. That's red on red. Can't be done. Brutality. All right, 368. It's a Ron Lim. Bulanati. Yeah, that's a nice condition copy. It's a double bagger. The rest of this, I believe, is from ANZ. Oh no, I got one other like kind of bronzy Marvel. Another direct edition, high grade copy from 1985, The Mighty Thor 366. Look at that shorthand Loki right there. I just love it, man. How simple he is. Walter Simonson. I know Big Elbow is collecting some of these Walter Simonson Thors. We're talking about maybe getting together in Torrance to go to a shop in June. I'm hoping it happens. I have 9 Jeffrey bucks. I'm going to see if Airborne can go. 3 Jeffrey bucks each. I'm sorry, Lee, if I said they were 50-cent books. They might be dollar books, but I'll have you $3 ahead of the game, man. Hopefully we can put that together. I'll have a nice little haul. Been a big fan of Big Elbow. 18 months going on 2 years. Great videos, man. He's got such good taste. And he reads too. I can't even read. I come home, I put on the Hustler Casino Live and watch High Stakes and then go to bed. It's pathetic. It's pathetic, man. I used to be an avid reader. So these are all ANZ. And I wish I'd gotten my first video done and completed, because some of the stuff in here kind of surprised me, because a lot of my books hadn't come out. So I said to ANZ, I'm like, guys, I need to move on. I need closure on this. I had stuff that just wasn't coming out, and I said, hey, whatever you got of Dynamite, just send it to me. I don't care. They know my taste. They see the stuff I buy from them. They see the legs. They see the thighs. They see the swooping halter tops. Just send me some stuff. I can't have this money locked up anymore. It's killing me. um, checking the new releases every week to see if the couple of books that's tying this whole thing up are ever going to come out, and they're not, because of, here's the thing, telling an artist, put this book out on time, out on schedule, that's like putting a submarine sandwich in front of a wild seagull and saying, don't eat that submarine sandwich. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. So honestly, ANZ, they listen to my cry, and they sent me a bunch of stuff, man. And some of it's kind of random. You're going to be like, did Rig really want that book? And the truth is, I'll take it. I will take it. And some of them are home runs. This right here, that's a good call. Good on them. The Friz, Catwoman 39. Excellent. I love it. Thank you guys. And it's not their fault either. They were ready to ship 6 months ago. Just some artists that won't be mentioned. Just, I guess, signing a deal with a label and putting out a book, creating a readership, isn't as important as lazing about in a hammock, drinking lemonade when the draft board, the drawing board calls. I'm not bitter. How about this one? All right, a Greg Land Spider-Gwen? Gwenverse? Yeah. Doesn't this remind you of like Married with Children, when like Kelly and Peggy would be sitting on the sofa and they'd have the camera stationed right there? It was kind of cool because our view into their world was, I didn't rehearse this. This isn't my third time doing this. I just thought of that. That's the couch. It's like we were looking through their TV and they were coming. All right. Anyway, that's what that reminds me of. But I saw the greatest documentary, this two-parter on Comic Jerk. Rob Granito, biggest hack flop in Artist's Alley history. Check it out. Comic Jerk's channel, Robert Granito. Robert Granito's Guide to Success. Put on part 1, 45 minutes. Put on part 2, it's an hour and 8. I bring that up because Greg Land, he takes a lot of criticism and scrutiny for his swipes and borrowing from Victoria's Secret catalogs and Sports Illustrated and just making one of the models into a comic book character. They've compared pictures and they've shown his work, and he doesn't care. He'll swipe other comic artists. He'll borrow the poses exactly and just change a couple things. But I like this. Is it really all that different from musicians sampling harmonies and rhythms and backbeats? I don't know. It really poses that question though of borrowing art. I guess the line is strong when you lie about it. Like Mendoza, he gives credit to JRJR on that Uncanny 200 cover homage with that Sugar Pop 3. He mentions it. This might be an original cover. I don't know. Or maybe he was watching Married with Children and he stenciled Kelly Bundy and he just made it into Gwenpool or Spider-Gwen. Not too familiar with this character. Drossiers sent me the trade. I told him it didn't click with me, but he sent me Gwenpool, which was an enormous hit. So I do have somewhere to put this in the collection. I'll just put it with the I already have a little divider made for Spider-Gwen. ANZ Borderline. This is okay. I like the cover. Could have done better. I got more Marvel books in this video than I have for the entirety of last year, so that's pretty good. The Friz. Yeah, Catwoman 40. This one was on my list. I'd since ordered it from another store, but I'm glad to have another copy of it. It's a pretty kitty. We have some black, white, red. I had to learn how to say that because I noticed there wasn't a comma after black or an ampersand after white. So it's just black, white, red. It's one color now. It's a hybrid of the three hues, or lack thereof. Black, white, red, red Sonia. 4 and 5. Let's get this is how Mike does it, and sometimes it'll be his thumbnail. I can't hear. That's how bad my hearing is. I blocked out all sound waves with the backer board and 2 comics. Oh, me. What am I gonna be like when I'm 50? All right. Jen Blood. It's a nice angle. We could even dramatize that a little further. When I do that, it doesn't look like there's no distortion. So it's going for that. But if I do that, it just looks like you're standing upright. I actually kind of prefer it like that. And if I do that, it looks like she's diving off a diving board. This is a tough rhyme. I needed a couple of chances to lock in on this rhyme. I had to kind of bend the rhyme a little bit. Like, bum, 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 bum. Tis the season to be freezing. No. Tis the season to be freezing. Season freezing. Tis the season to be frizzin'. That sounds like the Friz. Tis the season to be freezin'. Tis the season to be freezin'. Man, I need to break out the Marshall Mathers LP. Tis the season to be freezin'. I got it. Oh my gosh. I couldn't hear it. Tis the season to be. I got it that one time though. It was pretty good. I like this cover. I don't know if it's David Nakayama. It says DNA. Look at this guy. He's like, hooray for frozen yogurt and pale chi-chis. Hooray. You like some pale. Little numbnuts back there. He knows a good thing when he sees it, man. Holy crap, I cannot read this book right now. I was doing some zombie tramp labeling, like I do, you know, trying to get it right, you know, just banging away on these, having a good time, good clean fun, not hurting anyone, not hurting the economy, not offending anyone. Those fucking zombie tramp covers, man. I love them. They are titillating. They do tickle my fancy. But they're fucking horrific. There's so much shit getting severed off and mutilated on those covers that I had the weirdest, scariest dream. Body horror. scared the hell out of me. And so I'm gonna make sure I have plenty of room in my freezer. And I'm gonna read this when I'm of sound mind and body, because I can't be looking at torture and mutilation and stuff getting removed little by little. I've seen too much. I'm not desensitized. No, I've seen real life stuff that when I was a kid I used to watch the movie Saw. Didn't mean anything, but when you actually see real gore, this stuff, I love it. I guess I'm gonna have to wait on it though. Not the guy I used to be, man. I used to be able to watch that stuff. I get scared now. On the other hand, machine guns, just mindless, senseless violence, I can do that. It's when they make it personal. It's when they want to cut faces off and have the guy see his own face and ask him how he feels about it and what he thinks is the matter, you know? Oh God! A scene in Hannibal when Ray Liotta's eating his own brains. That would mess me up right now. I'm in a weird place. Got a lot going on. I am not of the right facilities to be seeing such atrocities. This, on the other hand, this is what I call nice dreams. This is bait for beautiful dreams. Belle, Queen of the Serpents, #1 from Xenoscope Comics. Thank you. Thank you for something nice and wholesome with the shapes and the colors and the shading and the robust hues and just, oh, yeah. That's beautiful, man. Yeah. That's a precious cover. Betty Page. This was a surprise one, and I like it because it's Betty Page, but it makes me think of Ronnie from Riverdale. I think Comic Cryptic Castle Hills has probably shared this a while ago. The Curse of the Banshee. And that's nice. Oh, thank the Lord Almighty for these lovely girls that we may share this planet with, even if they be in this cartoon form. I still got Moon Knight waiting. It's getting kind of antsy. Guess the sun's gonna come up soon. Now this one. This was A&Z's best play. Their best play. The Spider-Gwen. That was the one that was okay. But this one. This is Sacred 6, #10. I don't even remember this Prolo cover. And it is beautiful. Now this is my ideal Prolo. The girl, front and center, well lit, where the human eye can make out what's going on without a microscope. In the Hubble telescope, I look at it, I see what's going on, and I approve. She's getting lanced. It's pretty hot though. She's getting impaled. I mean, let's face it. There's like some stigmata stuff going on. She's not being invaded, but Yeah, it's a cover of Euphoria. I mean, look at that beautiful face. It's a Vampirella. What's the other one called? Dracarella? There's a new Vampirella though, but I think she's a blonde. I don't know what's going on. All I know is Rose Besh does the covers. Best play of the game. This one right here is cool. Yeah, it's like some elements. It's kind of got that Japanese horror, early 2000s with the tentacles or whatever. Yeah, this guy, I don't know about him. You can do without his mug, but everything else is pretty good. The light's nice. It's a good day for Prillo. Prillo woke up on the right side of the bed when he painted this one. I just wish we could zoom in past the eye, have the top of the cover be this right about there. So that way, all this nonsense is not in conflict with all this right here. Let's just take the meaning of life and obscure it beyond all recognition. They make it where you have to buy the virgin cover, otherwise you're looking at half a cover being a logo. But a good day at the oils for Prillo. Thank you, sir. And this is ancient history, but I got them. Ant 2 and 3. Eric Larson. Killing it. And that's all she wrote. That's what I got. I have another big haul. I'm not going to call it part 2, because let's face it, in the YouTube comic book community, calling anything part 2 for the most part is just death by omission. Never call your video part 2 if you want it to be seen. It's reimagining. The next week's video is going to be in the same milieu. It's going to be a reimagining of this video. I'm going to try to shoot it in daytime. But fuck, I was in a pretty good mood for after work. I got some videos coming up, man. I was in pain. I was having rib pain. I might have been in a weird mood. I apologize. If you put on the video and that don't even try. If you put on a video and you're like, just this guy is off his rocker. I'm not on meds, but I'm just in so much pain. I'm afraid of how I'll come across, but screw it. They're preloaded, and I'll live with them. I'll live with the repercussions if I don't look as cool as I think I am. And I don't feel really cool because I couldn't even pronounce this comic's title. On the scale of 1 to 10, I feel like I'm at about a 4. But that's alright, man. I could live with the 4. I can live with being a 4 on the cool scale if I'm reliable and true to my friends and family. 4 is doable. 4 is doable. You want to see a cool channel? I would like to recommend Black Boxed. That's BOXED. Black Boxed. I think I wrote it down somewhere. Nah. It's long gone. That's my memory these days. Black Boxed. Silver and bronze. All one word. I think you spell out silver. This guy named Joe in Hawaii. He's a cool guy. He went to school with David Robinson from the Spurs, man. Friggin' cool guy. He lives in Hawaii now. He likes train covers. He likes covers where women are in red dresses. And his favorite trope of covers would be a cover where you have a character who is seen from behind, so they're kind of a mystery character, and all you see is like the back of their legs, and he calls them through the leg covers. You can't call them between the leg covers because that's something else. But basically, you've seen the covers. I have a kind of a famous Batman cover where you're looking through this kind of skeleton guy, and he's in the foreground and Batman's in the background, and all you're seeing is the guy's bony legs and his knees, and then you see Batman in the background. But he's turned it into like bondage covers where he did a tag video, and he had like 10 of them without any problem, and I didn't even know there would be like 10 covers like that, and he nailed it, man. So this guy really impressed me. He's so likable. He's so even kilter. I mean, if you're looking for more of the schizophrenia you found in this video, you won't find it on Joe's channel. He's too cool. But check him out. Screw it, I'm gonna write it out because I know I'm not saying it right. Because when I was telling my brother about it, it sounded like black box, silver and bronze. Let me just write this out. He's been making videos for about a year. I know all of the four-color fossils have been scouting him. This guy is like prime, great material for the Graphic Man show. But so he's in Hawaii, so that's 3 years, not 3 years. I learned this from the Doom, and I still can't get it right. 3 hours before us. So if the four-color fossils airs at 5, it will only be 2 for him. Yes. It's a big one. I couldn't get it in one line. Yeah. Check this guy out, man. He's great. Can't read that. Hold on. I need some light. Anyway, I need to shine it through and make it reverse. Hell, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna friggin' write black box. This is how good this guy is. I'm gonna figure this out. Okay. I should be doing this with my left hand. Lasts longer that way. Black boxed. Okay. No, other way. Yes. Doesn't matter with the V. Why are you trying so hard on the V? Silver. Ah, hell, I messed up. No. It's a D, not a B. I got it right. Silver and I'm gonna know in a second if I pulled this off. Which way does an N go? It's very early. A Z. A Z is a mess anyway. Okay, so a Z. Z is kind of a joke. Let's see if I pull this off. Remember, I think it's all one word, so it continues. Okay, let's see. What? Never mind. Go to bed, Rig. I am sorry to the world. I'm sorry for a 40-minute video. I'm sorry for the shenanigans. I got these books and I wanted to share them. Now I gotta upload this video and hold my breath. All right. Davis Comic Finds and I are talking about doing a video. All I got for if I were to do a contest, I want to see profile covers, just your covers with people with their heads turned. That's all I got so far. Davis is probably gonna ask you what's your favorite Spider-Man outfit or something. I'm just kidding, Davis. I don't know what she'll come up with, but I know it'll be a lot better than profile covers. Thanks for watching, guys.